In the name of Allah, who is kind and merciful. Today I am going to explain what are ions and types of ions. Ion is any charged particle formed by the loss or gain of an electron or more electrons by a metal or non-metal atom. Now question is what is a metal and non-metal? Metal is an element with tendency to lose electron. Why it lose electron? Because its electrons are loosely bound to its nucleus and less energy is required to remove their electrons. Similarly, non-metal atoms are the elements with tendency to gain electron. Now, the question arises why they gain electrons. They usually gain electron under ordinary conditions because their electrons in outer shell or valence shell they are tightly bound to their nucleus. Next, uh, then types of ions. There are two types of ions: cations, anions. So what are cations? Ion that carry positive charge. It is formed by the loss of electrons. For example, metal lose electrons and become positive ions. As I have already told you, metals have the tendency to lose electrons. So when positive, for example, take an example of sodium. When sodium loses one electron, why sodium loses one electron? Because it belongs to group 1. So all the elements of group 1, they have one electron in their outer shell. So it loses one electron to become positive ion, that is Na plus. Now sodium ion has one less electron than sodium atom. What is meant by that? It means when sodium loses one electron, its outer shell vanishes and it is left with only two shells. So that's why the sodium ion is larger in size than sodium atom. So now how sodium ion is formed, you see this is sodium atom with mass 23, atomic number 11. It loses one electron and become Na plus. See, this is the structure of this ion. In the structure, you can see there are 11 protons and 12 neutrons. But if we count the number of electrons, these are only 10. That means it has lost one shell and one electron. Other examples of positive ions are calcium, aluminium, etc. Now come to the next slide. The other ion is anion, ion that carry negative charge. It is formed when a non-metal atom gain an electron. So why we say non-metal atom gain electron? Because it is feasible for it to gain electron. As I already told you, uh, in non-metals, the outer shell electrons are tightly bound. That's why it's difficult to remove their electrons from outer shells. So wherever they come in contact with a positive ion, or positive or metal ion, sorry, metal ion or metal atom, what they do, they attract the electron from metal and remove electron from metal and gain it. For example, in case of chlorine atom, it gain one electron and it becomes chloride ion with formula Cl minus 1 or plus 1, minus 1 or 1 minus. The examples of oxide ions are oxide O minus 2, nitrogen ion, that is nitride ion, that is N minus 3. Similarly, we have sulfide S minus 2. We have chlorine ion, that is Cl minus 1, chloride, etc. See the if we see the structure of ion of chlorine, you see it has three shells. Before it has gained one electron, it had only seven electron in outer shell. But here, as it is an ion, mean anion, it has gained one electron. So see, its outer shell is there. So due to the addition of extra electron in outer shell, attraction of the nucleus on outer shell electrons decreases. As a result, the outer shell little bit expands. In this expansion, the repulsive force between more electrons between electron pairs also cause the shell to expand a little bit. Hence, we can say that although the number of shells remains same, but the size of chloride ion is greater than chlorine atom due to expansion of outer shell. Next, I'm going to have arranged a practice question for you people. See, the question is not difficult. In the future, inshallah, I will be setting more high-level questions. But here I want you should apply your concept, what you have listened, what you have heard. Complete the table for phosphide ion and potassium ion. Keep in mind, boys, students, the atomic number in this case is written above. In this case, it is written down. So don't get confused in this. So most of the time, students say that the lower value or upper value is a mass number. No, the value which is greater is a mass number, and the value is which is smaller is a proton number. I have already explained in one lesson that mass number is always equal to mass number is always greater than atomic number. Mass number is always greater than atomic number. In this case, mass number is 39, atomic number is 20, with the exception of hydrogen, where hydrogen has one proton, one electron, one mass. So it has equal number of mass, mass number, and proton number. So now you have to complete this table. That's very easy. Number of neutrons, number of protons, electronic configuration. If you have heard my previous lesson, this is very easy question for you people. So those who have not heard, observe my last lesson or last video. For them, I can help. For example, if you want to find the number of neutrons, you will subtract 15 from 31. And similarly here for potassium, if you want to take potassium, this one, you will do 39 minus 20. Okay, next protons. You see protons are the same as atomic number, so that's also very easy. Then the number of electrons in this case they are 19 because it is positive ion. It has lost one electron. So in this case, the number of electrons are 18 because it has gained 3 electrons. Thank you, boys. Hope you like this video and you will get advantage from this lesson. Inshallah, see you in next class. The next lesson will be on electronic configuration. We will study the electronic configuration of atoms and ions. Thank you.